So welcome to another edition of Business Bites. My name is David Tighe, the Managing Director of Bauer Media Audio here in Northern Ireland. And each week we get some insight and opinion from the world of business. This week, it's my privilege to welcome our guest, Avril Alexander. She is the Employment Relations Manager at the Labour Relations Agency Northern Ireland. Avril, welcome to Business Bites.
Hello, David. Thank you.
Well, it's great to have you. Let's get on with the discussion, because many people would have heard of the Labour Relations Agency, but I would imagine that most people would only think the Labour Relations Agency even only seems to get involved when there's disputes or problems with unions or discussions about employment or pay and things like that. So first of all, tell us about the Labour Relations Agency. What's it all about?
Well, the Labour Relations Agency, we're a non-departmental public body, and we offer all our services on an independent and impartial basis. So we are independent, but we are reliant on government funds to offer our services. The key thing, and you've mentioned there about disputes, we do get involved. We have a statutory duty to offer conciliation, which is one of the services that we offer, and a range of alternative dispute resolution services. But we also have an advisory side where we offer advice and information to both employees and employers. And we offer all our services on a voluntary basis, and any contact that we have with anyone, whether it be an employer or an employer, is always completely confidential.
So how would the Labour Relations Agency say that it helps to improve relations between employers and employees in Northern Ireland?
So the Labour Relations Agency provides a lot of support both to employees and employers by providing advice and information regarding employment relations matters and about employment legislation. So for a lot of people, the first point of contact to our organisation is our workplace information service. So we have a number of colleagues that would be taking telephone calls from employees, employers, representatives as well, about a wide range of employment issues. Now, we're not there to tell people what to do, but we're there to set out the options, explain what the legislation is, and promote good practice. We also would have a wide range of webinars that's available from our website, which is www.lra.org.uk, which is sort of snapshots of particular topics like handling redundancies, dignity at work, supporting mental health in the workplace, and things like that. So we try to always be looking at what's topical at the moment and what help and support do employers and employees need.
So let's just talk about some of those topical areas at the minute. So hybrid working has been a very hot topic for many months now. Obviously, we're at the end of the summer. So there has been a push to, I think, get more people back into the workplace, especially post the summer holidays. Tell us about hybrid working. What's the latest thinking there, and what kind of questions are you getting, or what kind of problems are arising?
Well, it certainly is quite a topic, and obviously we have the guide on hybrid working, which also includes a sample policy within that guidance booklet. It's available on our website as well. And obviously, when the pandemic hit, a lot of organisations either they furloughed their employees, or their employees had to work remotely. So agile working was starting to be a sort of a topical issue in 2019. And if you like, the pandemic sort of reversed the whole thing, because people were forced to work from home, 100% of their time. Now businesses are opening again. The office environment is back to requiring people to be back in the workplace. So that has, it has a number of challenges, both for employees and employers, because people have sort of arranged their domestic arrangements and their lifestyle around working remotely, but now employers require them to be more public facing, providing that wide range of services that they had before the pandemic. One of the key things for hybrid working is, for an employer who's thinking about introducing such a policy, is involving the employees in that conversation. What is it going to look like for their organisation? Because as most things, there's no one size fits all. So it's very important to engage with employees. If there's a recognised trade union, to involve the trade unions, to get a feel what is needed, You know, what will hybrid working look like for that organisation? And again, the sample policy at the back of the guidance booklet will provide some guidance, some sort of key issues that can be set out and things that needs to be explored and to be agreed.
Yeah, and I think that one's going to run. We also know that you know, there are a lot more parents now trying to combine work and home life, and we know that there's been a big shift in thinking in that whole area over the pandemic period. So tell us about your new online toolkit, which I think you've launched this week, haven't you, in that area?
Well, the toolkit was launched some time ago, and it is providing support and guidance for employers with regards to particular issues, drafting particular policies. So it's a very interactive toolkit, which very simple registration process for employers. And again, there's a wide range of information that's available there to help get their policies and procedures in place and to educate them and to give them some information about the different areas. What is being launched this week is our new guidance for employers on childcare. And really what it's hoping to achieve is to signpost both employers and employees to get that childcare support and what assistance and support is available to them. Because as you say, with the schools returning back, people being required to attend the workplace more frequently now, you know, obviously childcare can be a big issue, and there is support out there for them. But again, not everyone is aware of what childcare support that they can and what maybe benefits that they can receive in relation to the cost of that.
Yeah, well, that sounds like a great resource, and I'd encourage everyone to visit the website and check that out. We are being made aware almost daily now of union activity, especially around the cost of living crisis, which has been widely mentioned in the media. Are we seeing a rise in Northern Ireland of disputes? Are we seeing a rise in issues in this whole area around the cost of living crisis between employers and perhaps unionized working environments?
There is, you know, you just have to watch the media on a daily basis, and there's certainly a rise in, you know, industrial action activity. The agency will always reach out to organisations in dispute to offer our services. We offer conciliation. Employers and trade unions will not approach our organisation requiring assistance until they have exhausted their own internal procedures. But the cost of living crisis and obviously the increase to the cost of the rate of inflation and things like that has put real challenges both on employees and employers. From the employees' perspective, obviously they have the increased cost of living, food and price increases, things like that. But equally, there's a lot of increased cost to employers as well. They have the same challenges with regards to increased fuel bills and things like that there. So it's very difficult and challenging times. We're always there to offer assistance. And again, with regards to, you know, in recent months in the media, you know, a lot of employers in different sectors within our economy are struggling to recruit employees to current positions. And again, retaining the existing staff that they have. Again, there would be webinars with regards to recruitment selection on our website. But equally, the danger is, and the worry is, you know, the signs of another recession. And in the last recession that we experienced, there were two particular sectors that were very badly hit with that, and that was within retail and hospitality. And obviously they were two specific sectors that were really impacted with the pandemic and closure of their services, etc. So it's a little bit worrying of what this winter will, what challenges we'll all face, both as consumers, employees and employers. But again, the Labour Relations Agency is always looking at, right, what support can we offer? What information do we need to get out there to help employers and employees in these types of situations?
Well, it sounds like we've got a very valuable resource on our doorstep with the Labour Relations Agency, and thank you to you and your colleagues for all the great work that you're doing, and keep up the good work. And you've nicely got the website there in the background in case anyone wants to see it. Very good product placement. That's allowed on Business Bites. Absolutely fine with that. But I would encourage anyone to visit that website or call that number if they require any more information. So Avril, it's been great having you as our guest this week, and thank you for giving us all that insight. And we hope that I was going to say, I don't hope you have a busy winter, but I hope you have a busy winter helping people. So thank you for being our guest.
Thank you, David. Thanks a lot.